Most seniors think they need to drop 20 grand on a so-called comfortable motorcycle. But what if I told you that the industry's push for heavyweight cruisers will leave your back screaming and your wallet empty? Shiny chrome in the showroom, sure, but give it 30 minutes on the road, and suddenly that bike turns into a torture device. This video flips that narrative. Today, we're ranking the 15 motorcycles that seniors actually love, based on real-world riding experiences and what riders over 50 are actually buying. And trust me, some of these choices will shock you. From seat heights that don't require a ladder to clutches that won't give you arthritis, we're cutting through the marketing hype and showing you the bikes that genuinely work for mature riders. Here's the kicker. The #1 bike on this list is so perfectly balanced, so rider-friendly, that owners regularly keep them for decades without ever wanting to upgrade. Stick with me to the end because this isn't just a ranking. It's your ultimate guide to affordable motorcycles under 10 grand that won't destroy your body or your budget. Miss this, and you could waste thousands on a bike that looks great in your garage but leaves you unable to ride more than 20 miles without serious discomfort. So let's dive in. Number 15, Honda XR150L. Starting our list is the Honda XR150L. Now, I know what you're thinking. Come on, that's too small. But hear me out. This little dual sport weighs just 282 pounds. That's lighter than some e-bikes. The seat height sits at 32.8 inches, not cruiser low, but the narrow profile makes it surprisingly easy to flat foot for many riders. The engine? A modest 149 cubic centimeters air-cooled single. But that's the point. It's bulletproof, affordable, and always starts. No fuss, no intimidation. This isn't about impressing strangers at bike night. This is about rediscovering the pure joy of motorcycling. Want to explore a gravel road? Go ahead. Drop it in soft dirt. Pick it up with one hand. The XR strips away all the unnecessary fluff and leaves you with freedom, reliability, and fun. For older riders who don't want heavy lifting or expensive maintenance, this is an underrated gem. Number 14, Honda Rebel 300. Next up is the Honda Rebel 300, proof that bigger isn't always better. With a seat height of just 27.2 inches and weighing only 364 pounds, the Rebel 300 is incredibly approachable. It inspires confidence at every stoplight. Its 286 cubic centimeters liquid-cooled single delivers smooth, predictable power. No jolts, no surprises. The 6-speed gearbox with assist clutch makes shifting effortless, even in traffic. And let's talk styling. Unlike many entry-level bikes, the Rebel 300 doesn't scream beginner. It looks like a proper cruiser, just in a more manageable size. For mature riders who want simplicity, reliability, and style without dealing with heavy weight, this little Rebel might be the perfect daily ride. Number 13. Royal Enfield Super Meteor 650. At number 13, we have the Royal Enfield Super Meteor 650, a middleweight cruiser that doesn't cost middleweight money. Its 648 cubic centimeters parallel twin makes about 47 horsepower, enough for effortless highway riding without being overwhelming. The 29.1-inch seat height gives confidence, while the 531-pound weight feels substantial but not unmanageable. Here's the game changer. Royal Enfield backs it with a 3-year unlimited-mile warranty. That's peace of mind most budget cruisers don't offer. It's not trying to be the fastest or the flashiest. It's about being satisfying to ride day after day. And for mature riders, satisfaction matters more than specs. Number 12. Royal Enfield Classic 350. Number 12 is pure nostalgia. The Royal Enfield Classic 350. It looks like something from the golden era of motorcycling. Upright riding position, analog gauges, and that classic single-cylinder thump. But unlike old Royal Enfields, this new 349 cubic centimeter engine is smooth, reliable, and built to last. At 430 pounds with a 31.7-inch seat height, it's manageable. Dual-channel ABS adds modern safety. This isn't a highway rocket. It's happiest below 65 miles per hour. But that's the point. It's about scenic rides, not speed runs. For riders who want charm, character, and simple pleasure, the classic 350 delivers. Number 11. Kawasaki Eliminator 451. The Kawasaki Eliminator at number 11 is a smart take on the cruiser formula. Powered by the same engine as the Ninja 400, its 451 cubic centimeter parallel twin produces 47 horsepower, tuned for relaxed cruising. Weighing 386 pounds with a 28.9-inch seat height, it's one of the most approachable mid-sizers around. The ergonomics strike the sweet spot. Not stretched out, not cramped. You can ride for hours without back or wrist pain, and Kawasaki throws in modern features like ABS, USB-C charging, and legendary reliability. If you want cruiser looks with everyday usability, the Eliminator nails it. Number 10. Suzuki Boulevard C50. Now we're getting into real cruising territory with the Suzuki Boulevard C50. This 805 cubic centimeter V-twin produces 51 horsepower and 51 pound-feet of torque, plenty for highways. But the secret weapon? The shaft drive. No chain adjustments, no messy lube, no sprockets to replace. Just ride. At 611 pounds, it has big cruiser presence without heavyweight intimidation. Owners regularly rack up 15,000-plus trouble-free miles. It may not generate headlines, but year after year, the C50 quietly proves itself as one of the most dependable cruisers you can buy. Number 9. Honda CTX700N DCT. Number 9 is where Honda shows its futuristic side. The CTX700N with DCT. Yes, it has a 670 cubic centimeter parallel twin, making about 51 horsepower. But the real magic is the DCT automatic transmission. No clutch, no stalling, no left-hand fatigue in traffic. Just twist and go. At 478 pounds with a 28.3-inch seat height, it's very approachable. The neutral ergonomics and smooth suspension make it incredibly comfortable for long rides. This is Honda asking, what if we built a bike specifically for comfort? The result is a motorcycle that doesn't care about impressing 20-somethings at bike night. It cares about keeping you smiling ride after ride. Number 8. Triumph Bonneville T100. At number 8, we step into British heritage with the Triumph Bonneville T100. Its 900cc parallel twin puts out 64 horsepower with a smooth, torquey delivery. At 503 pounds and a 31.1-inch seat height, it strikes a nice balance between presence and practicality. And here's the best part. Modern Triumphs have ditched the oil leaks and gremlins of the past. You get ABS, traction control, and reliability, all wrapped in timeless style. On the used market, these are shockingly affordable. It's a true classic that you can actually depend on. Number 7. Yamaha V Star 250. At number 7, we've got the Yamaha V Star 250. A 249 cubic centimeter V-twin producing just 21 horsepower doesn't sound like much. But the bike only weighs 323 pounds with a 27-inch seat height. It's approachable, confidence-inspiring, and easy to handle. And because it's a V-twin, it still has that cruiser rumble, just in a smaller, friendlier package. For shorter riders, or those who don't want to wrestle with heavy machines, the V Star 250 is a fantastic choice. Number 6, Kawasaki KLR 650S. Number 6 is an adventure legend, the Kawasaki KLR 650S. Unlike the tall standard version, the S model lowers the seat to 32.1 inches while keeping all the rugged capability. The 652 cubic centimeter single puts out 34 horsepower and nearly 40 pound-feet of torque. Not huge numbers, but reliable and usable. The massive 6.1-gallon tank gives you over 300 miles of range. Owners regularly see 100,000 miles on these without major issues. For seniors who want to explore gravel, dirt, or scenic back roads without worrying about breakdowns, the KLR is freedom on two wheels. Number 5. Honda Shadow Aero and Phantom 750. At number 5, the legendary Honda Shadow 750S, the Aero and Phantom. These cruisers have been around for decades and for good reason. The 745 cubic centimeter V-twin delivers smooth, manageable power. Seat heights around 27 inches make them accessible to nearly everyone. The shaft drive means almost zero maintenance, and at around 550 pounds, they feel like full-size cruisers without the intimidation factor. Honda Shadows routinely last 50,000 miles and beyond. They're the definition of buy it once, ride it forever. Number 4. Royal Enfield Meteor 350. At number 4, the Royal Enfield Meteor 350 delivers insane value. The 349 cubic centimeter single makes 20 horsepower. Modest, sure. But paired with its 420-pound weight, it's enough for daily use. And the fuel economy? Over 80 miles per gallon. With a 30.1-inch seat height, relaxed cruiser ergonomics, and classic styling, it's an inviting, comfortable ride. It's not pretending to be a big cruiser. It's honest, reliable, and incredibly economical, perfect for riders who want to keep costs low while still enjoying every mile. Number 3. Kawasaki Vulcan S. Taking the bronze medal is the Kawasaki Vulcan S. Powered by a 649 cubic centimeter parallel twin, it produces 46 pound-feet of torque in a 496-pound package. But the real magic is Kawasaki's Ergo Fit system. Adjustable bars, foot pegs, and seats let you customize the riding position to your body. As we age, comfort becomes personal. The Vulcan S solves that by letting you tailor the bike to fit you, not the other way around. It's approachable, versatile, and capable. A true all-rounder. Number 2. Suzuki SV 650. Runner-up goes to the legendary Suzuki SV 650. Don't let the sport bike label fool you. This 645 cubic centimeter V-twin makes 75 horsepower, but delivers it smoothly and predictably. At 437 pounds with a 30.9-inch seat height, it's accessible. The upright riding position and comfortable ergonomics make it great for long rides. The SV 650 is famous for reliability. Owners routinely report 50,000 miles plus with basic maintenance. It's the Swiss Army knife of motorcycles. Versatile, dependable, and endlessly enjoyable. Number 1. Honda Rebel 500. Finally, our number 1 pick, the Honda Rebel 500. This bike is everything seniors want. Approachable, reliable, stylish, and affordable. Its 471 cubic centimeters parallel twin makes 47 horsepower. Perfect for highway confidence without being intimidating. At 408 pounds with a 27.2-inch seat height, it's easy for riders of all sizes to handle. The assist and slipper clutch makes shifting effortless, and the updated forward controls improve comfort for taller riders. Add in Honda's bulletproof reliability, and you have a bike that owners keep for decades. It's not the biggest, flashiest, or most expensive. It's simply the most balanced and rider-friendly motorcycle for mature riders today. Closing call to action. So there you have it. The 15 best motorcycles for seniors in 2025. Affordable, comfortable, and built to last. But you might be wondering, what about Harley-Davidson? Not all Harleys are senior-friendly. Some will destroy both your comfort and your wallet. That's why in my next video, I'm breaking down the 20 best Harleys for senior riders. Trust me, you'll want to see which models actually deserve a spot in your garage. Until then, ride safe, ride smart, and remember, it's not about the biggest bike. It's about the right bike for you.